Hello and welcome to another StarCraft 2 co-op video. Today we'll be looking at another post from a Chinese forum about the upcoming mutation.
This is an easy mutation that isn't much harder than regular Brutal, good for leveling. However, for people who can easily solo Brutal, playing as a duo might actually be more difficult because you don't know what your ally will make to take up supply and if he doesn't kill turkeys. Remember that after the third and the fifth waves of trains go down, there will be a bunch of infested turkeys. Infested turkeys only attack structures, dealing 70 damage and have 150 health, which is the same as the Templar Warriors, but have the unarmored tag that those Templar Warriors don't. Gas geysers near the track, and even the main nexus will get damaged, so be prepared. If you don't have a lot of AoE to get rid of the infested turkeys from the third train, you can consider letting the tail of the train go past the natural before taking it out to give yourself some time to take out the turkeys. Second, put a bunker near your workers so that after you aggro a turkey, the rest won't peck your workers. Lastly, after the first train from the second double wave is taken out, the Turking, who has been training for 2.5 years, will appear. Also, having 2-3 of the total number of workers, for example, 14 workers on minerals in the main and 10 in the natural, will allow you to mine at 80% of the maximum efficiency. As for recommended commanders, pick anyone who is strong. If you want to chat a bit about it, choose P2, Nova, or Zagara and pair them with Stetman, Dhaka, or P3. If the latter three heroes solo, the former three can make armies larger than 100 supply and have a lot of fun with them. If Nova wants to have fun, she has to take her allies 2 gases. If you really want to use Phoenix P2 in a duo, please don't do anything troublesome like putting all your shells at home and doing nothing, just being a cheerleader squad. The following week is Power Overwhelming, Photon Overload, and Long Range on VP. The week after that is Sure Chaos. Finally, a somewhat difficult mutation after a long period of easy stuff.
If you're gonna duo with a buddy, instead of hogging each other's supply, you should have one be a primary attacker and one who doesn't take up much supply and just hangs around. Primary attackers, the 5 OP guys. Hang around, Carrick's P1 P3, Swan P1 P2, Zeratul P3 P2 cannons. You both can just play at your own pace and there's a bit of synergy. I'm more afraid of commanders who have to make random units, get supply blocked, and then have to regroup their forces.
Another truly easy mutation has come again.
Let me add something. Dhaka's Devour does not work on the Turking. I don't think anyone will use this method to take out the Turking, right?
For real. That's why I said that people who can solo Brutal might find this harder with a partner. Tower commanders and hero commanders are about equal in ranking. They don't take up supply but have good firepower. The other player can use the supply and have fun.
Mengsk fires his cannons. Carrick's keeps an eye on the doors. Perfect.
How's Stukov P3?
DPS is on the low end and takes up supply, but very effective against the enemy turkeys. You can body block the infested turkeys and the turking with your endless units and keep them outside, but you need an ally who can deal a lot of damage without taking up a lot of supply. Carrick's is good for that.
I think you'll be taught a lesson by the infested turkeys at 11 minutes. At 11 minutes, you won't have enough infested marines to body block them.
The infested turkeys are quite strong against structures. Other than that, they aren't very different from regular turkeys. If anything, use a top bar. This mutation doesn't buff the trains, escorts, or attack waves.
The infested turkeys completely ignore non-structure units and will only head towards buildings. There are about 70-something turkeys that have 150 HP, 6 attack range, and do 70 damage. At this time, I don't think Stukov has enough infested marines to body block the turkeys from entering the base. Also, if you are slow in taking out the train, the infested marines will have to take a detour. However, the infested turkeys only have a movement speed of 2. Just leave an Apocalypse to take care of them. 150 HP is just enough for the Apocalypse to take them out in one hit, so it's not like Stukov can't deal with them.
And that's it for this post. What advice do you have for this mutation? Comment it down below and I'll see you next time.